Just a quick look at the form book.
That's fine. Let's see if we can get the game on the stream.
And 2Deadly has lost quite a few games this season already. 129 games. He's only played 351.
He's lost games today as well, which is something.
Of course, Oz hasn't. He's unbeaten at the moment, so that's why we rank him as our favourite for the semi-finals. But as we know at this level, anything can happen. And 4 minutes in, it is, of course, 0-0 still. Martinez, I've just seen there, which I've not seen that many times for Bayern Munich, so I don't know whether that's a different thing for.
And starting with Ribery as well. It's interesting that some players start with Ribery, some players use him as a super sub, because obviously these players play intense attacking football, so there's no way that players like Robin or Ribery can last until the end of the game. So it's interesting that someone started with Ribery. I didn't get to see if he had Robin on at the same time. If that does, that means that he hasn't changed his formation later on, if he's bringing on players like Muller to add their attacking options.
So it's been, as we expected, a very, very close game so far. No real chances in the first 10 minutes as 2Deadly has had the bulk of possession, but he's not been able to turn it into chances as he breaks down the left-hand side again with Lewandowski in the middle. I just couldn't quite see that there as Vidal takes the ball off Ribery and breaks through Thiago. Oh, it's a lovely flick there from Lewandowski. That is why you pay the money at the top level. And Arjen Robben just couldn't quite get away from David Alaba. Good defending in the end there from the Bayern Munich left back, who stayed solid as a rock. And it's fired up towards the halfway line. Have you seen anything from either of these two players so far that warrant the chance? Here's the first one. Lewandowski saved by the feet of Manuel Neuer, and that is the first real chance, and it was a great chance, but he was unable to take full advantage. And what a save from Manuel Neuer.
I think the thing with these two players is when they're in.
And it's another chance for Oz. A good challenge again though from 2Deadly. Oz starting to pile on the pressure here in search of the opening goal, but can 2Deadly respond here? Ball out towards the right hand side. The flag looks to have stayed down. No, it's a late flag. They are so irritating, late flags in football. One of my pet peeves. Just put the flag up so we know what's going on, otherwise we are made to look very foolish in the studio. Ball up towards the edge of the area.
I was about to say, the key with these players is they both look really, really good when they're on the attack. They tend to hold the ball in the opposition. It's hard for each player to get out of their own defence. So when a player's on the attack, they tend to have quite a consistent period of attacking. Obviously no one's scored yet, but they have a period of repeat attacks until they finally break free, and then it's back to the other end of the pitch.
News has come in from the other stadium. There has been a goal, and the favourite Dex has taken the lead slightly against the run of play, but he is in front there and marching towards a third consecutive final, looking for that coveted trophy for the third season in a row. I mean, you just can't knock him off his perch at the moment. He is like the Liverpool of old, the Manchester United of the 90s and 2000s to some extent. Of course, Chelsea are the best team in the world, so I'm of course joking. That's just my opinion because I am a fan. So back to the game at the Allianz Arena. 25 minutes gone, and it is still goalless. Just the one chance for Oz. Brilliant save from Manuel Neuer with his feet, and the ball is cleared upfield towards Lewandowski. One back by Martinez. Martinez out towards the left-hand side with David Alaba. No real chances for 2Deadly so far. It is just a one chance in 30 minutes, which has been very sluggish based on the games we've had so far. There's been a lot of goals so far today, apart from in this game, as the ball gets played up towards Arjen Robben and cleared away from Ribery down the right-hand side. Challenge though, and Arjen Robben nicks it off him in a dangerous position. Thiago back to Robben. Chance here for Oz to get the ball into the danger area. Whipped in, looking for Lewandowski. It's blocked, and Thomas Muller turns the ball home from 10 yards out, and Oz takes the lead in the semi-finals of the PES UK live finals here at the Gadget Show. It's a stunning finish from Thomas Muller. There was just no way he was going to miss there, Graham. The ball dropped to his feet, and he showed that German efficiency that we know and love from Thomas Muller, and he smashed it into the empty net.
And that clearly meant a big deal to Oz as well. He was bouncing in his seat, showing that little groove that we saw in the first game.
It's a chance for two. It's Lewandowski. He's rattled the post, and Robben somehow couldn't turn home the rebound. What a chance to double the lead for Oz, and that might have put him out of sight and into the final. But it is still just a 1-0 in it. Both semi-finals, another chance there for Oz. A header at the near post, cleared off the line. It's really been a good first 45 minutes from Oz, and 2Deadly's game plan isn't working too well at the moment. He did say he'd come out of the blocks, get in front and stay in front. He is behind, and he will have to adapt on what he was saying earlier. The other semi-final is, of course, 1-0 still to Dex. Both finely balanced, just a 1-0 in both of them as we tick towards the end of the first half. Is this the final that we're seeing here, Graham? Oz versus Dex?
I think it looks that way. I mean, it's been looking that way all day. They've been the two key standout players in terms of goals scored, not really goals conceded, and obviously in Oz's case, not even a single defeat conceded all the way through. Dex himself has only had one loss throughout the day. At the moment, it's looking nailed on for that being the final.
And if that is the case, surely not a third in a row.
Well,
can you look past him?
2 in a row was unprecedented. No player in the history of the PES League has ever won back-to-back national UK titles. Dex did that last year.
So what you're saying basically is that he could potentially put himself in global PES history.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
That would be an achievement. I'm sure I could beat him, but hey, that's just me. I definitely couldn't.
If there's anyone that thinks they can beat him, it's that cheeky chap who sat there with a baseball cap on in the chair. He clearly has the confidence to go all the way.
Like
he
you
just
said,
has one hurdle there before he can get the chance to do that himself in 2Deadly, and so whether he's got something to change the result as it is in the second half.
This 3 years gardening leave has really helped him so far. He's been really fresh. He's come out of the blocks in most of his games. He's gone into the lead and stayed in the lead. He's looked a really real threat, really, without being. I'm just going to put this down and I'm going to leave. No, he's not been defeated so far today. And as they do a few tactical tweaks at half-time, we are going to remind viewers that the new game for Euro 2016 is available on April the 21st on the PlayStation 3 and 4 exclusively. That is the hard copy. If you are a PES owner already, PES owner already, you can get the DLC version, and that's available on all consoles. What do you get with them games, Graham?
Completely free of charge. You get the UEFA Euro 2016 DLC. So if you already have PES 2016, you don't have to spend a single penny. You get access to 15 licensed teams, including England, Wales, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Ukraine, Czech Republic, Croatia, Slovakia, Iceland, and Turkey, Albania.
Just testing his knowledge. I've covered the teams up.
And France.
He's remembered them all. Brilliant. While we were doing that, we have just missed another massive chance for Oz. The ball got squared to Lewandowski, and he turned it straight towards Manuel Neuer with a goal gaping at the far post. But it is still level in this semi-final here. There's been goals galore in the other semi-final, and Marcin has turned it on its head and now leads by 3-1. A real upset in the other semi-final. Could you believe it? And there's been a goal here as well, has there? Flying in around the grounds.
Oz just put the second goal in and then leaned over and gave a cheeky rub to the back of 2Deadly's head. He's playing mind games here. You can smell the title.
So basically what's happened is, there has been, by the looks of things, a technical error, and the scores have now changed in the other semi-final, and it's Dex who is 3-1 to the good.
He did it.
There's laughs all round as they're making us look very foolish right now, but it is. I thought for a moment there the champion was crashing out after a lightning 3 goals from Marcin, but it is, of course, Dex who has that 3-1 lead, and to my mind, that is my prediction so far. So if we have no more goals, I've predicted Dex's performances twice. As the chance goes through for Oz, the flag stays down,
and it's
turned in, and that is that surely. And Oz is calling out Dex already.
Is that what he said?
He did. He shouted Dex, as far as I'm aware, through these Lusitano headphones. It was quite difficult to hear because obviously they are so sound cancellating, if that's a term that's used in headphones. I'm sure it's similar, isolation, something like that anyway. If you do want to know more about it, you can go on Lucid Sound and they will tell you all you need to know about the headphones that we are using at the moment. But like we said, it is 3-1 to Dex in that other semi-final, and Oz is calling him out right now as we speak. 3 goals to the good. As Thomas Müller breaks the offside flag, it's past Manuel Neuer with absolute ease. This is turning into a landslide victory here for Oz.
Correct score, wrong game.
And that's put me out. Oh no. So we're both now, thanks to that 4th goal from Oz, me and Graham have officially not predicted that score right, but I am still in with a chance of the Dex result, which is going my way at the moment. Graham, unfortunately, is not again, so that's technically potentially 2-0 to me as we tick into the final 20 minutes here at the Allianz Arena, and it is still 4-0 for Oz as the ball is played down the left hand side. David Alaba as Martinez comes across to make the challenge. Nice challenge there to Batang, and now forward towards Costa up over the halfway line. He's got support on the left hand side from Thiago. Lovely flick there from Thiago, but is this too little too late from 2Deadly? That was a tongue twister. David Alaba, I did pretty well though, I'm pretty sure. Thiago, lovely play into Lam. Can he get the shot away? He's overplaying it. It's like watching Arsenal in the Barclays Premier League. Just too much as Arjan Robin now crosses to the back post. I apologise if I'm screaming at home, because it does sound like I'm quite loud. I'm just getting very excited alongside Graham here watching the semi-finals of the PES UK finals at the Gadget Show here in Birmingham at the NEC as the ball gets played on the left hand side. David Alaba crossed in, looking for Arjan Robin again. It's another poor header that from 2Deadly, and he's had a few chances second half, but you feel even if he were to score, it would be definitely too little too late. He's left himself a mountain to climb, hasn't he, Graham?
He has, and the irony is his name is 2Deadly because he's had everything in his game. He's had a lot of possession, he's had a lot of attacks. The only thing he's missing is that deadly little bit of finishing in front of goal. I mean, just that long ball over the top to Robin, perfectly split the defence, but didn't take it away. He pressed the button too early, which meant that Robin jumped up, got a little bit of a soft header on it. Opportunity lost.
And that's the difference at this level, I suppose. You have to be clinical on the big stage. Possibly Dex getting his early defeat out the way in the group stage. As Oz, look at Oz just bopping around. He might do a dab every now and again. I don't know what that was. I do apologise for that. I've seen it on TV somewhere. I thought it was my moment to shine in the dancing arena. It was incorrect. So we are back here at the Allianz Arena. 9 minutes remaining, and the ball is played forward. He looks so composed, Oz. He's still got his music in, and 2Deadly, there's a grimace on his face. He knows he's let himself down today. I say let himself down today. Do you think Oz has just been too good?
That one's finished.
And we are hearing live from the Allianz Arena, there has been a result in the other semi-final, and it's another solid victory for Dex. 3-1. He's into the final. Can anybody stop this man? Graham, is Oz the man to do it?
Statistically, once again, I'd say yes. I mean, look at the goals scored. Dex once again gets 3 goals. Oz matches him pound for pound, but then adds an extra one on top, 4 goals. He's done that in every single round so far, and you heard it from the man's mouth himself. He was shouting Dex's name earlier on. He's up for the challenge, so I think potentially he could be the man to upset that nearly 3-year reign that he's had.
How devastating do you think Dex will be to lose his crown after 2 years? It must almost feel like it's his
garden. This is his game, and to get right up to the final as well and lose it.
It would be a right kick in the region that I will not go into, because again we are before the watershed. Just the region. I think most people know what I'm talking about as Manuel Neuer comes out and makes the challenge away. It's finished here at the Allianz Arena, and both semi-finals have been decided, and